Good evening, my name is Garrett and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Clearwater Distilling. This is Wednesday whiskey coming in at a 45% ABV. No age statement on the bottle. So for full disclosure, I reached out to Clearwater Spirits, which I am an ambassador for. They were kind enough to send this over for us to take a look at and to review, so just keeping that transparency open. Now, I'm a big fan of Clearwater Distilling out of Utah. They do some amazing work, and every bottle I've had from them has just been phenomenal. I love when they can do unique things and have some fun. This is one of the newest releases that's been a distillery exclusive at this moment, and essentially their whole play on this is a daily drinker. They wanted to release something that you could have some good complex flavors to without necessarily breaking the bank. Now on the back of the bottle they tell us this is distilled in Indiana, so most likely MGP. Not that there's anything wrong with it. MGP makes great whiskey, and I'm a big fan of anytime I can find something MGP for a good sipping whiskey. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump into things. As always, we're going to be trying it two different ways. First way, neat, no ice, no water. Second way, we'll add just a drop of water, see if anything changes up. And as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit. I will be putting some other reviews of Clearwater Spirits up above and down below, so you can enjoy those after this video, along with a link to their website, so you can go over there, kind of learn about them, research them, and you can actually order yourself bottles if you want to. You do what you want to do. But yeah, as soon as they released this, I sent them a message. I'm like, look, I really want to take a look at it. I want to see what you guys are calling a Wednesday whiskey. You know, the idea of a good daily drinker is always on everybody's plate. I'm always curious to hear what everybody's daily drinker is, so if you have one, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section below. I'm curious. Beautiful dark color. Very golden. Almost like a dark honey. Yeah. So, let's go for notes. Ooh, that's got some rye in there. I know MGP rye. That has to have MGP rye in there. I don't know if it's all MGP rye, but man, you get this beautiful dilly rye with the spice notes. Oh, that is beautiful. A nice oak layer in there. Nothing off, no harsh notes, nothing metallic. Honestly, that is either a very well picked selection of MGP or it's a very good blend of MGP in there. It's got just those right notes of spice and oak. Almost a little bit of a fruitiness in there. Just a little bit, but the spice notes are what's really popping well. Maybe a little bit of the husk of a coconut. Yeah, just a little bit of that. But I love that oak layer. The rye spice is beautiful in there. A little bit herbal, a little bit medicinal. Definitely get a bit of the dill rye going on. There's a sweetness in there, like a caramel. Bit of vanilla as well. That is a gorgeous nose. All right, let's go for a taste. Ooh. It's a lot fruitier on the taste than I was expecting. The spice notes mixed with that fruit layer, doing wonderful work here. Get a bit of the herbal medicinal. You don't get so much of that dilly rye on the taste. Herbal medicinal oak. And then there's this fruitiness in there, almost like apple peels or like an orchard fruit of some sort. And a bit of charriness going on. Just a light bit of char in there. That's tasty. It's got a really good mouthfeel for 45%. Clings pretty well, but it leaves you with that beautiful charry oak. I'm either going to go apple skins or an orchard fruit in general, like peach tea. Snapple peach tea. That's what's in the finish. That's why I like it so much. It's a little sweet, but you get Snapple peach tea in there. You get the nice dark black tea note, but that sweetness of the peach is what's really showcased well here. Well, son of a gun. This would be a great daily sipper. Just the nuanced flavors are soft and sweet, spicy with the oak. And it all plays together really well. I love that all those flavors are coming across evenly. Nothing is fighting for first place. It's not metallic or ABV heavy or anything along those notes. It just got a good mouthfeel overall. And at the end of it, you're left with a bit of sweet, that tea note, and the oak note in there. That is really tasty. I can see why you would call it that. Again, I think it's just a good sipping whiskey. Okay, let's add a little drop of water. See if anything changes up. Sometimes this adding the drop of water is going to help us find notes in the neat version. Sometimes it might make it a little bit more easygoing for somebody new to the whiskey, which if you are new to whiskey, welcome. But overall, it might help us just find those nuanced little differences in the two to help us pinpoint where we need to be. I love the linger of the spice on that taste as well. That is really good. All right, let's go for notes on the water version. Oh, that's more complex. That is reminding me of like a antique, almost like an antique furniture, kind of a bookshelf. My brain is saying a bookshelf that of a pipe smoker, but not like a heavy pipe smoker, so you get just a little waft of tobacco every now and again. But very well kept aged wood and books and just all those complexities going on the nose now. Here goes a little more transparent, but you're still getting a bit of spice. You're not getting the dilliness of the rye here, but you're getting a bit of oak, a bit of vanilla, a little bit of caramel, but overall, very similar. I would say at least 40% cut back compared to the neat version. Let's go for a taste. Yeah. There it is. There's the dilly rye. The dilly rye showed up on the taste. It starts off very simple. You get a little bit of spice, oak, vanilla, and then about midway through that, the dilly rye showed up to the party, kicked down the door like the Kool-Aid Man kind of situation here, and really showcased that spice of that rye note. You're getting a bit of oak in there still. The tea notes aren't quite showing up, maybe a little bit. Not as much fruitiness on the taste either. As always, it doesn't matter what you drink or how you drink it, as long as you enjoy it. Let's go back for another taste. Still really good. You lose out on that bit of fruit sweetness and it goes a little bit more oak heavy, but it's still a really good sip. Let's go back to the neat version here. Yeah, that's good. I just love how the tea notes are now showing up like right from the get-go. As soon as I found that, I was in love. One of my favorite notes to find in rye, specifically, is tea. This isn't bad, but honestly, all your complexity is right here. And if you had to add that drop of water or put it on ice to really enjoy this, you do you at the end of the day. But that is a gorgeous sip. All right, let's talk about market price, because we all know market price is market price, and it's always going to vary. I'll be honest, they're asking $40 for this, and I think that's a fair enough asking point. And here's why. It's at 45%, so you're going at the higher ABV comparatively to a lot of your other daily drinkers. The big thing that's bringing it across for me are those flavors. This is at least a $50 whiskey in flavor complexities. That rye note is coming out beautifully, the oak is showing up, and all those spice layers are exactly where they need to be. Honestly, I think it's just a really good sip. I have nothing against it. What it's bringing to the table and what they're aiming for being a daily drinker is not a bad option. Honestly, if you're at the distillery at any point in time and they're offering this, definitely pick yourself up a bottle. I think the flavors they're bringing across here are a great example of what you want to see in a daily drinker, of having some good complexity without breaking the bank. Some of those flavors don't normally come across until you get up into the $50 to $60 range, in my opinion, but it's a good sip. I love that bottle. And again, if you're interested in what Clearwater Distillery is doing, a link will be down in the description area below to take you to their website. Go show them some love. And yeah, there you have it, folks. Clearwater Distillery's Wednesday Whiskey. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirit I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, May your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I really like it might not.